What's up, Collector Squad? We are back today with another statue review, and we are adding to the DC collection today with the Red Hood Rebirth statue from XM Studios. It's a 1/6 scale statue. This is one of my favorite all-time characters from DC. I actually was introduced to this character when I was actually traveling to San Diego Comic-Con back in 2015, and I read the digital comic of Under the Red Hood, and I was instantly hooked. It's one of my favorite comics of all time. Jason Todd is Red Hood. He's awesome. He used to be Robin. He was the second Robin under Batman, and Joker killed him. And he actually came back from the dead, was resurrected in a Lazarus pit, and he came back as Red Hood, and he was out for vengeance. He's an awesome character. He always kind of questioned whether Batman was doing the right thing, actually not killing people, and he comes back and he brings the more violent side of the vigilante justice. So he's a really cool one. I'm excited to dive into this. Really cool statue. So let's get started. All right, guys, so let's dive in, and as usual, we'll start down at the base. You can notice it's a Gotham City base. It's very kind of grungy and decrepit and beat up, as we all know Gotham is, and they did a good job with it. You've got kind of the nice brick wall back here. You've got bullet holes in it. Really cool. Got some nice kind of rusted piping down here. You even got a little lizard right there on the pipe. You've got some bullet casings kind of scattered around the base, and you've got a Gotham City just like sewer manhole covering right here as well. You can notice that it kind of has a nice kind of broken away kind of brick concrete siding kind of going all the way around the base. And then actually on the back as well, you've got kind of a nice bat symbol that's kind of faded on the back. Almost looks a little bit like graffiti with some kind of cracked concrete going down it. And then you've got the fire hydrant right here that has been knocked over as well. So just kind of a nice grungy city base. I think it's painted pretty well. Nothing too crazy going on, but I do think it just kind of fits the setting of Gotham and Red Hood very well. So I think XM did a solid job with the base. Now, moving on to Red Hood, the featured part of this statue. So starting down at his boots, he's got nice kind of just black combat type boots. Cool straps kind of going around the back, and then he's got the armored plating going down both shins to kind of protect him there. So that's really cool. Very nice kind of texturing on that. I think they did a good job with that. And then you kind of go up and you've got kind of these gray pants, and they did a nice job with the material, just kind of all the different wrinkles and everything in his leg, just kind of showing he's in a little bit, even though it's kind of the Captain Morgan pose that we talk about a lot. It is kind of a nice kind of action pose. It looks like he's just shot one of his guns right up here. So very cool. You've got the holsters right here, the straps on the side. They did a nice job too, kind of making him have some just kind of beat up look to him, like he's been fighting. It's not just all completely just clean and pristine on the costume. So I think that was a nice touch. And going up, like I mentioned already, you've got the handguns in each hand, got these pistols. They look pretty heavy duty. They look awesome, kind of like his typical comic look. Again, this is his rebirth look. So I think they did a nice job with the guns there. They look really nice. And he's got his gloves. And then with the rebirth version, he does typically have his forearms exposed. And I think this is actually one of the really nicest details of the statue. You can kind of see in like the musculature of his arm and the veins kind of popping out. It's got kind of a nice kind of green shading on the veins. Like if you look at your arm and you can kind of see the veins through them, they pulled that off pretty well on the statue. So I thought that was really cool. And then you've got his nice kind of classic brown leather jacket that he's always got. And it really nice detail, nice shading on it. Again, the wrinkles and everything in the material look really, really cool. Just very nice, again, kind of action. He looks like he just shot his gun, so you've got all the kind of nice movement and flow to the jacket. So I thought they did a really good job with that. And then coming around on the front, you've got his just chest plating. It's kind of his armor, bulletproof kind of chest plating, and then it's got the red Batman symbol in the middle of it, and that he's kind of adopted as his Red Hood symbol. So I like the sheen to it. It does have a little bit of wear and tear on it, like I mentioned before. So I like that it's not just like perfectly clean. And it actually goes pretty well too with the alternate portrait that we'll show here in just a second. But again, I think they did a nice job executing that. And then you come up to the head, very nice paint job on that, really cool shine to it, nice, great kind of crimson-y type red. I think they did a great job with the paint on it. Cool expression, nice white eyes there. And yeah, I think they nailed the mask of Red Hood, which is obviously one of the most important things about the character. So yeah, I think this is a really solid statue. I'm very glad I added it to my collection. XM's doing a great job with this 1/6 line. I've got the Aquaman already. I picked up this one, and then you'll see too the Mira. I picked that one up. That review will be coming soon as well. So I think this is a very well executed statue. I do want to show the alternate portrait because it is kind of the battle damage portrait that has a piece of the mask actually kind of knocked out. So I think it's kind of a cool touch as well. So nice job, XM. Keep up this 1/6 line, because as I am running out of space a little bit, these 1/6 scale statues are great space savers, and they have great detail as well. So I mean, if you're looking to kind of get a smaller scale statue but a very nice statue at the same time, XM's killing it with this line. So again, very pleased with this. I've wanted a licensed Red Hood in my collection for years. So to finally see one that is of this quality come out, I was just so pumped about it. And the cool thing is too, is we're finally starting to get Red Hood in a lot more mediums as well. So if you watch the Titans TV show on HBO, he's obviously featured in this season 3 that's going on right now. Really, really cool. I've enjoyed seeing Red Hood in live action. Jason Todd, it's been awesome. And then too, in the Gotham Knights video game that's coming out pretty soon, I think in 2022, it's going to be a multiplayer game where you can actually be Red Hood as one of the featured characters in the game. So that's obviously who I'm going to be. I'm super excited about that. So this character is really starting to get some love. It's awesome. I'm really enjoying it. Hope to continue to kind of see more stuff with him come out, because I think he is really truly a great character. So if you don't know much about him, I would definitely say check him out. If you do and you're looking for a great Red Hood collectible, I definitely recommend this. This is a great statue. So like I mentioned, let's take a look at the alternate portrait, because I think XM did a very good job with it as well. I'll go ahead and put it on the statue and we'll come right back. All right, so diving into the alternate portrait right quick. So they did a really good job with this, guys. Like, in my head, when I got this statue, the whole time I was thinking I'm going to display it with just the regular helmet. But now that I have this in hand, I'm actually really tempted to display it with the battle damaged portrait. You see him like this in the comics a lot. If you're watching the show, you actually see this as well. But it's just a really cool look. It's like almost half that mask, that helmet is broken off, and you can see Jason Todd's face underneath. They did a nice job painting his face. He's got kind of a little bit of a red bloodshot look in his eyes. And it's just, obviously you can see his hair kind of coming down out of here. And again, the skin texture is nice as well. And it just adds a lot of character to the statue. And you can it just kind of tells a story. Like, he's been fighting and obviously in a very intense fight as well. Whoever happened to do this to his mask must have gotten the upper hand at least at some point on him. So again, it just adds a lot to this statue. I really like it. It's going to be a really hard choice whether to display this one or not. But again, it kind of goes to, like I mentioned, with the body of the statue, there are some nice kind of wear and tear looks on it. So this kind of adds to that as well. You can even see a little bit of silver lining around the edge and cracks and everything, just where the helmet kind of broke off. So again, really nice touch by XM. I'm glad they gave that option to have this alternate display where you can actually see part of Jason Todd's face. I think it was a very, very nice touch. So again, hard decision for me. I might just have to switch them out every now and then, which is always an option as well. So again, great job XM on the statue. Very, very happy with it. Very happy with it. All right, guys, so that brings us to the end of the review. One other thing I wanted to mention is this really cool kind of plaque that I got with this statue. I think this is one of the ones where XM had you pre-order by a certain date, and if you pre-ordered by that date, you actually got the plaque that came with it. These are really cool. They're a very nice touch. I'm glad XM does that. Just another kind of cool thing that they add in there with their statue. So if you ever order a statue from them, I believe they're going to continue to do this. try to get your pre-order in by that set date, and they'll always kind of let you know what it is. And you'll get one of these nice plaques as well that you can kind of display with the statue or display somewhere in your collection room. They are very, very cool, and I really like it. It's a nice touch. So again, very happy with this statue. Super glad I picked it up. It's going to go up there with my Aquaman and my Mira that I will, like I said, be reviewing very soon. So stay tuned for that. But again, thanks for stopping by. There was a little bit of a lull in the statue reviews, but as what tends to happen, as probably a lot of you know, you'll kind of have a little bit of a lull, and then all of a sudden it's just like bang, 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 they all start hitting. So that's what's about to happen. Like I said, we've got the Mira one coming. We've got the Obi-Wan Mythos statue from Sideshow coming pretty soon. The Mandalorian Premium Format should be coming pretty soon. So we'll have a kind of nice string of statues and reviews coming as well. And then many more to come after that. So just definitely stay tuned. Thank you for all of our subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please please consider doing so. We'd love to have you. We do statue reviews, obviously. We love just kind of talking about this type of stuff. Every now and then, me and Drew, we'll sit down and just talk about all kinds of nerdy stuff. We love collecting cards. You've probably seen us doing some magic openings on the channel. So we just collect all kinds of nerdy fun stuff. So just subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell so you'll receive notifications whenever we're doing content like this. Leave a like. Let me know if you've picked up this statue. I'd love to hear kind of what you think about it down in the comments. Or just let me know what you think about it just from the review. We love talking with you. So leave a comment down below. And as always, collect what you like, not what's popular.